Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC, Borough.
MSG stand up.
Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody's starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in, we back.
A minute remaining, Brunson at three. Bam! Jalen Brunson does it again! Timeout!
You know who it is. You know who it is. Yeah. Que lo que, mi gente. It's your boy, Ruel. 1-4 for the host. And we got the Super Squad. The Justice League is in the building. The boys are all here. Everybody's geared up, ante up, ready to talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you guys. Appreciate you guys. Salute to you guys in the chat. Salute to everybody out here. Live gang, replay gang. If you y'all know what it is. The time is ticking. The countdown. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. Thank you guys for joining us today. We're going to talk a little bit about this hot streak the Knickerbockers are on. We're going to talk a little bit, maybe a lot of it, of this Tracy. So stay tuned. Grab your drinks. Grab your snacks. Pull up a seat. We're about to go in and get ready to laugh. Make sure you have a water bottle because we make you laugh and you choke. You know, parental advisor, all that good shit. You can't sue us because I said it. Salute to you guys back again. Back at it again. I got new Knicks in the building. My brother, born, you know what I'm saying? Came out the womb. My brother, from that to the tomb. Let's go. What up? Sangre.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the TOF show. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here rocking and vibing with us as I adjust my camera lens. What's poppin' to Ruel? What's my brother? What's poppin' to my big bro, Machete Miggs? What's up to the fucking Brody? 2 shots, bang bang. Shout outs to Mike the Specialist somewhere in the Matrix. Shout outs to the TOF chat, the live replay gang, everybody in the building, Knicks Nation worldwide. Boom, 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 we here.
Yeah. Back at it with my primo, Machetazo, cousin. It's my cousin, but it's really my brother. You know what I'm saying? Sangre, forever and ever. Big bro, little bro. You know what it is. Machetazo was good.
All right, he must be wrestling with the bear in the back.
Hey, if you guys know Machete, he's always ready. The beginning of the show. As soon as the show comes on, he's camera shy or something. He's like a little mouse. We'll get back to him. He'll pop up here. Maybe he's working or something. But other than that, salute to M Special. We know you out there. We see you. Salute to you, my guy. Well, we got 2 shots. My brother from another mother. Same father, the most high, my guy. Que lo que? Was good.
What up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Replay gang, live gang. You know what it is. Let's get to talking about these Knicks, boy. That's 7. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Yeah, I was kind of with you, man. You made me done skip me. 1, 2, 3, 7. You can tell
Hey man, I can't carry the one, brother. I can't carry the one.
listen. We over here with that 6th grade education, but it got us this far. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7. That's how we do it. Uno,
That's
dos,
it,
tres.
man. That's all you need, bro.
That's it. You can survive out here. Shit. GED, good enough for me. That's how we do it out here.
Okay, okay.
Hey,
You know what it is.
salute to you. Salute to Daniel Barry Sports in the building. To everybody in the chat. Listen. It is getting crunch
DB.
time. It's getting crunch time. We on Tuesday. We on watch the clock as we watch the ops. Everything's happening right now. Shams is working overtime. I don't know how he still got the hair slicked back. Boy got a stylist or something. Even while he got the little baggy eyes, something, you know, that must have come with the contract with ESPN. Someone to powder his eyes and make the hair look good. A little bit of chaos early, a little bit of recklessness, you know. There was a little bomb that dropped out there. But before we get into all that NBA trade talk, the Knickerbockers are on a run here. The Knicks is on a run. We just body bag, child abuse. You know what I'm saying? We just destroyed this team here. How many points was it? 40? 34? I mean, it was a lot. It was wire to wire. We obviously know Washington is a rebuilding team. Machete is out there helping collect the bodies from Washington. He's helping them pick the courses. He's out there in Maryland, so he's helping the Washington support system. He's on their 1-800, you know, I need help. I mean, so it was. We started with a lot of teams. We were struggling really bad. We had the 9-game slide, 2-9, all that good stuff. There were some people who were on the ledge. Not me. I was not on the ledge. I may have been looking down to see how far it was, but I don't think I was. You know, I was holding on to the window. I was leaning like this, holding to the window, just.
You was peeking through the blinds.
That's it. Just seeing how far the jump was.
Gotcha. I got you. Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was, you know, I looked outside. I looked outside just to, you know, I was a little worried a little bit. Nonetheless, we started coming back. You know, we beat the Nets. Started with the Nets, a destruction. Knicks all-time record 120-66. Then we go to 76ers. Let's see if it's real. Let's see if it's real with the 76ers. They started running, and they had everybody. Embiid, they had Maxey, they had all their starters. Paul George was playing prior to suspension. George, now he's back to Podcast P. He was on the court P. He's back to Podcast P. he got promoted to customer. He got promoted to customer. We beat the 76ers. Then we beat the Sacramento Kings because we went back for Coach Gooch as New York Knicks. We win it for Coach Gooch. Then we beat up, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, so we tied with Charlotte for 7 in a row. I think Charlotte got 7 in a row.
Yeah, listen, some people are sleeping on Charlotte, but yeah, Charlotte got 7 in a row. We got 7 in a row. We beat the Raptors, Trailblazers. The best game out of all of them in the year was against the Los Angeles Flakers. The Los Angeles Flakers at the Garden. I mean, I need the poster of Jalen Brunson hitting the 3 on LeBron. I love the dunk that we had on LeBron, which is Bridges dunking on. I got that one posted up. So I love how we did it. Love seeing old man LeBron. He started giving us flowers late because when he had a bad game like that, he was like, I like the Knicks fans. I think he's trying to work his way to the Garden. Now we good over here. I'm all right. Would you take a senior citizen? You guys would take senior citizen LeBron if he came over here for free?
Nigga, I won't take him, his son, anything to do with that last name. Don't want it. Didn't want Mike Brown.
Mike LeBron. LeBron James. Mike LeBron.
Mike Brown.
I will not be participating in this slander as this coach is currently on a 7-game winning streak.
But if you're listening to,
show some respect.
if you're listening,
Yo. The team, the players are on a 7-game winning streak.
Okay, so we did that, and then obviously we won today. Now we're in a rhythm. Does that mean something? Even though some of the teams were lightly, does it mean anything? Because I think so. I mean, I'm just asking. I believe it is, but I gotta get the consensus of what you feeling. 2 shots. Tell me how you feeling, because you've been hype. You've been yelling. You almost blew the speakers on my phone every time I listen to your voice notes. Tell me how you feeling this 7-game winning streak. Talking people off the ledge. Not me, though. So,
Listen, man, we good over here, bro. We good over here. You feel me? We winning. I'm actually a Knicks fan enjoying the season as it's supposed to be. Us being title contenders and playing like it. I mean, in these past 7 games, I don't think there's maybe been one team past the century mark that we gave up points. Somebody can fact check me. I'm sure it's probably one game out of the 7, but I think every single game they've been held to under 100 points. All y'all bitching about defense, here it is. What's the problem now?
yeah, I know.
What do you want to cry about now? Therapy Alex was last week. Remember, I was like, yo, come sit in my couch. We gonna hug it out. We gonna talk it out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this week, Alex, is put your fucking bootstraps on, put your little big boy pants on, and man the fuck up. Because we 7 in a row playing high level basketball on both ends of the floor. And you assholes still want to complain? I don't want to hear shit from nobody. Not only are we bodying these teams, we're fucking destroying them. Yeah, they may be the bottom of the bottom in the East with the Wizards,
Not the
but it
same
wasn't
thing.
just a 5-point victory. It wasn't just a 10-point victory, a 15-point blowout, 20-point blowout. No, it was 30 plus. It was 30 plus. We made an NBA team look like a JV high school basketball team. Put some fucking respect on this team. Put some fucking respect on Coach Brown. And maybe we should stop calling him Gooch, and maybe he can go back to Brizzle or something. Or Brown at least. At least.
Well, while you're salivating and glazing over Brown,
Yo.
we're back to where we was last year. We're back to where we was last year
On the screen,
before a
on the
Brown
screen,
even
face.
existed.
Yeah.
My bad. I said we back on track. We back on track to last year where we were. Oh, hey, we always been here. We always been here. The only
Get off last
difference.
year's dick, bro. Come to this year.
You're salivating over our team that's playing like last year. We always
We
played
playing like a
this.
team.
We always played like this. We've always played like this. There's nothing new going on here.
Go ahead, give credit to Tibbs. Go ahead. Do what you want to do. Glaze Tibbs.
No, I'm not. It's not Tibbs. It's the players. The players were the players before they even got to Tibbs. They were those kind of built players. They came from Nova. They were high school
They're the ones that are calling their own number. They're calling their own number. They're not running the sets, right? They're like, yo, I'm gonna do this my way, right?
Yep, Kobe and Meta World Peace did it. Kobe and Meta World Peace did it when Mike Brown was coaching them. So why can't we?
Okay.
So like I was saying, the statement that Bridges made, oh, now I'm a coach, because listen, they're giving Buddy a chance. Yo, you got that red on, my boy. You Wooing over there. Look at the other one. Anyways, so we back to where we were, back to normal. Like I said, when Mike Brown got here, this team was so good. This team was so good that it could run on autopilot.
Good.
Autopilot means that the players could play without a fucking coach. They know what to do. They know how to fucking. You feel what I'm saying? So
Shetty, look like you got something
back
to say
to
about
normal.
this.
Back to the regular schedule. Back to the regular schedule program.
Nah.
Are you covering the microphone?
Mike, we can't hear you.
I don't know if you covered the
Mike,
microphone.
we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you.
Okay. Nope. Nothing.
Listen, let me say what he was gonna say. All right.
Yeah.
Back to the regular schedule program of us being winners and winning, and back to the regular schedule program of Knicks fans finding something to bitch about because there's always something to bitch about.
On
Go ahead.
the next episode of Knicks Bitch, we're gonna complain about
I'm being a bitch.
today's episode of Knicks Bitch. Knicks fans find something else to bitch about. We won 7 in a row. It's
You know,
not 8. Fuck them. Trade
that's-
them.
feel me? And we didn't win by 40. Oh no, wait. We won by 40. No, we didn't win by 50. Come on, bro.
Listen, I'm with you on that. 7 in a row, it means something. What I've been watching as well, watching them play, I've been seeing the rhythm, the chemistry. Biggest thing, my takeaway was their communication, which is huge. You're seeing them communicate with each other, defensively, offensively.
Effort.
Effort. You're seeing even, like, I think there was a play today where Cat hit a bucket and he got substituted, or he was getting substituted. He was walking out, and Josh Hart was coming in for him, and Josh Hart stood there after he walked away and called him, kept his hand out to let him know, like, we giving each other a high five. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep the chemistry going, and like, yo, tag me in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see their focus on talking to each other, to supporting each other. You know what I mean? Not before where they were like putting their head down if you ain't get the ball. You know what I mean? So altogether, I like what I'm seeing. The vibe from the team. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I was gonna say Mike Brown right now is becoming a Mike chemist, an alchemist, a brown chemist. He's a chemistry major. He's getting. I was working. I had it better before, but anyway, he's getting the chemistry of the players together, which you're seeing the players are gelling better. They're playing together. You're seeing where they're knowing their role. I think right now he made it easier. They're knowing their role.
Gucci man.
Yeah, Gooch is doing good, man. Gooch is doing good. I gotta give him his props. Gooch is doing good.
And Wingstop, shout out to Wingstop because they stepping up real good. Like lately, they actually have been playing defense. And shout out to Bridges. I know, you killed them last year. I'm Gucci with him this year, but he has been playing lights out, like ridiculous. Lockdown defense, and on offense, he's showing up. Give me this Bridges. Like I'm cool with the 5 picks if I get this Bridges, but if I get anything less than, it's upsetting, man. Because this is what he's capable of, and he can literally give it to you 82 games out of the year.
Well, he's playing like playoff Bridges. Yeah, I mean, the same way. Like everybody has like a playoff, like Hoodie Mellow. Like Bridges is definitely playing like the
Boston Bridges.
like the fucking play.
Hey, salute to Keith Watkins. Peace up, A-Town down. Peace up, ATL. Keith is in the building. It's a little late, so I don't know if he got the grandkids, but he probably tucked them in. He ain't probably with him right now, but so he tucked them in. Salute to the chat. Let's get them likes up. You heard what he said. Appreciate the man here. Anyway, all I have to say is that I'm liking what Brown's doing. Coach Brendan O'Connor has showed up. He's earning his check. Brendan O'Connor has earned his check. They said they simplified it. And listen, one small move that he did is giving you that wing stop you're looking at. Before they said the help was coming from the outside when they were forcing the person to the inside of the paint, coming to the center, which is obviously not the strong suit with making Cat be a defender, and that's why he was getting those fouls, or because Cat ended up being the help defender, and that puts him in an awkward position, so he had to figure out and adjust. That put a lot of pressure on Cat, so now they're forcing the players to the outside, where guess who's there? The wings are there. So you go to your strong side help where the wings are. They're faster in recovering, and the help is to help Cat, not Cat being the helper. So that's helped them quite a bit. And obviously, and you see in these 7 games, we are number 1. We went from 28th and 29th in 7 games to number
Talk
one
about
in
it.
the league. You gotta get
Talk about it.
There's some adjustment. There's sometimes you can go up incrementally, but to go literally 29 teams in 7 games, you gotta tip your hat to that. You gotta say it's impressive.
Talk about it.
You gotta give not only the players their props, who in all honesty, this last 7 games, what you're watching here, it wasn't anything major. It wasn't any major plays or tweak from a coach. It was just them giving their effort and just coming to play and doing what they could do. This is the team that, as New Knicks has been saying for a while, this is the autopilot team of last year. That I was saying earlier that they're just to a certain extent. That I'm saying that their skill set, they're so good. We were the number 1 top starting 5 all last year. So that's why I was saying that when we're talking about no trades, this is the team that we know we've had. Even from the beginning of the season, these players that you're seeing now in the 7 games, how we're playing is what the Knicks Nation expected at the beginning of the season. That's why they were saying 60, not 60, not 65, 70 games. It was like the Miami Heat LeBron, not 6, not 7, not 8. And you know what I'm saying? This is what we were expecting because we've seen this team. We know what they can do. We've seen Cat play in the playoffs. We've seen Bridges single-handedly take down the Boston Celtics championship team. You know, pretty much locked them down coming down from 20 points. So we've seen this from this team. We knew that all they needed was small tweaks and a little bit of help from the bench, and then we could be rocking. So, interesting to see. Hey, just you and the wife tonight? Okay, y'all got a break? Okay. Keith said just him and the kid and the wife, boy. No grandkids. They chilling. All right. Salute to you guys. You get a chill. You get a organic fanatics and chill. Hey, salute to you guys. Enjoy your time. Cuddle it up. Laugh a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. So I like what we got going with the team now. All that to say is this team, listen, we're number 3 in offense in these last 7 games. We're number 1 in defense. That's something to say. You got to give props. And there was a couple of tough teams. The Raptors were on a run. Raptors were on a 4-game winning streak, I believe, when we played them. They were right behind us to fighting for second place when we played them. So it wasn't that we just beat up a bunch of bum teams. The Raptors were cooking. They had their whole squad, Emmanuel Quickly, R.J. Barrett. They had their whole entire contingency on there. Scotty Barnes, everybody was healthy, and we beat them 119-92, holding them to under 100 points. So we've been playing phenomenal basketball. I got to give that props. We did it to the 76ers. 76ers were all healthy. Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Paul George, even with his performance-enhancing drugs. All of it. Even we beat him on the drugs. We beat him on his performance enhancers. And Embiid playing probably one of the best games he's had in 2 years. All that, and then still barely just got over 100 with them. So I'm liking what we did. I mean, we've been playing phenomenal. The Lakers, who've been on a little tear in the West Coast, and then to hold them to 100 points at the Garden. Listen, you got to give the props. You got to give the props where the players at. And how they're playing with different opponents from the young team, the expected team to destroy, i.e. the Brooklyn Nets, i.e. the Washington Wizards, the Portland Trailblazers handle business there, and then you got the good teams. You know what I mean? It shows a lot. It shows a lot. And all that to say.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard this kind of praise from you since like the Thibodeau era.
I listen. I told you guys from the beginning. I'm gonna watch Brown. I'm gonna watch the team. I'm gonna give him a couple of games. I got on him a little early because they started hot. He started doing he was coaching his Brown way, and then he went to Black Tibbs, and then the players started bitching. You know what I mean? And then now we're readjusting. Now we're playing. This is a season starting. 7 days ago is when the season started for the Knicks. All that other shit was smoke water under the bridge, as they say. But Knicks are balling right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So, Machete, is your microphone working? Are you still on the job? You rolling around? You good? What are your thoughts on what you've been watching for the Knicks the last 7 games here? 3, 2, 1. We'll come back to him. All right. So, other than that, I'm liking. All that being said, we have 2 days. 2 days before the trade deadline ends. The New York Knicks are, and listen, let me just say this. The Knicks have played so well in these 7 games. I'm gonna tell you, look, straight up and down. We played so well in these 7 games. Think about all the stats I gave you. Number 1 in defense, number 3 in offense in 7 games. This ain't even the whole year how we played. We played so well. We already destroyed half the East Coast. You know why? We shook them in these 7 games that Cleveland got rid of Garland. They ended up getting James Harden. They were so desperate. They said, there's no way we beat this team. We need something else. Am I lying? Tell me when I'm lying here. They want to get James Harden because guess what? We don't believe you. You need more people. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they said this is not it. This is not enough. They beat us 2 years in a row. Yes, Jay-Z, that was a quotable. Jay-Z, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? That you need more people. And they went and got James Harden because they didn't think they could do it with Darius Garland. That's something else. You know who else we did it to? I'll tell you right now what people ain't talking about. Only at the Organic Fanatic, you heard it here. The move that the Boston Celtics just made. They ended up trading Anthony Simons. Salute to him. He's from around my way over here in Altamont Springs. He's from Altamont Springs, in case you ain't know that. Anthony Simons from Altamont Springs. So they traded him from Chicago. And they got Vujacic, who we were talking. Salute to, was it Andios or Bodega Wi-Fi? Bodega Wi-Fi, I think it was. I was talking about wanting Vooch, which I said I like that move. I like Vooch. They ended up getting Vooch. You know what that means? Vooch is a more healthy Kristaps Porzingis. So they're trying to reinvent what they did with Kristaps Porzingis. You know what that means? Part 2? Look, you heard it here first. Kendrick Perkins ain't giving you this. Shams ain't giving you this. I'm telling you right now. That move with Vujacic means Jason Tatum is playing this year. Mark it on a calendar. You heard it here first. They made that move because Jason Tatum is going to play this year. They think they got a shot this year. And Jason Tatum has been lifting crazy. He's been working out. They're trying to make that move. They thought that the Boston Celtics were going to be at the bottom of the tier. Hey, salute to them. And Brown said, nah, we ain't going to let our team die like that. They battling, they fighting. And you know what? I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way. I want to beat these bums. I want to break other legs. I want just body parts falling apart from this. What do you think on that take? What do you think about the move for Vujacic to Boston? 2 shots, New Knicks. Do you think that means something? Is it something? Is it nothing? Or am I just making shit up? Which it could be.
No.
I could be making shit up. I could be.
No, man, it's definitely something. I mean, you don't make a move at the trade deadline if you don't think you're. It's one of 2 ways. All right, you can either blow it all up and make moves to rebuild, or you make moves because you feel like you have something and you want to go for it. So there's really no in between game at this point. If you're in the NBA, so yeah, there's obviously something to it. I don't know about the whole Tatum thing. I mean,
February 3rd.
I don't follow the league the way you do because I know you watch all the teams and all that. So
I need that NBA, man. Anybody got some NBA, man? I need some NBA, bro.
I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know where they at in the process of bringing him back. But if they do bring him back, fuck it. I mean, we were on our way. We were on our way to beating them anyways when he was still playing. With him playing, and I'm not worried about it. I actually like it even better because then we could really like have that boogeyman that we could put that bulletin board material type situation. Like, yo, Brown was clowning us, yada yada, all season. He was talking smack. Now he gonna see us in the playoffs again, and we gonna handle business again. Yeah,
I like it.
Exactly. Okay. So I'm liking it. I mean, I don't mind either way. I don't see anybody in the East coming out of it other than the Knicks because I just don't see it happening. Especially the way that this team is playing. If we can keep this kind of momentum. I mean, I know we still got like 40 some odd games, but if we could keep this momentum, ain't no stopping us. The only thing that can stop us is us. And clearly, as Bridges took accountability for his situation, whatever role he played in it, I'm good with this squad. I love my squad. My squad is made up of hard nosed, blue collared players that know how to take accountability and do take accountability when they have to.
No, big time, big time. I'm liking what you had a boy. Pistons made a move today. They traded.
Oh yeah, Ivy. They got rid of Ivy.
They traded Ivy. They gave up on the young cat, which remember we were offering some picks for Buddy. Remember?
I wanted
You
Ivy.
said
I
all
still
five picks. If I
I wanted Ivy, man. Ivy could still turn into something, man. Because
He's so
I
young.
mean, y'all making fun of him because he got traded, but
I'm not making. I just said he got traded.
how many superstars done got traded over the years? You know what I mean? Nobody's safe. I mean, you got Luka Doncic, the face of the NBA, got traded for a bag of chips and past due milk. Like, what we doing? If he could get traded, anybody could get traded.
But even with that, my point to that saying, I mean, I just thought they gave up on him a little too early, especially if you just made all these
Oh yeah,
moves.
absolutely.
You know, they had Malik Beasley, they had Tim Hardaway, so they lost a lot of their shooting last year. That helped them. I thought Ivy would come into the system rotation. Obviously, they're playing good. They figure they can flip it. They go ahead and get Kevin Herter, who's a shooter. You know, who's an excellent 3-point shooter. Gears them up. All I have to say is Detroit, Boston, Cleveland. These teams that were supposed to be coming after us, better than us, and all this, they're gearing up for the playoffs. Guess what? They see what we doing. They see the Knicks. I'm telling you, they looked at the Knicks how we played just with our starters, and them with just bad attitudes. They ain't even playing to their top potential. And we're I mean, think about it. You ain't have in this 7 games, you haven't had Cat with a 40 piece and a 20-point game. Had a couple of 20-point rebounders, you know what I mean? But he ain't have his 40-point game. You haven't had Brunson with a 45er. You didn't have Josh with no triple-double. You know what I'm saying? You had the wings starting to come up. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying?
Which is the most important thing because, as everybody states and everybody knows, defense wins championships, yada yada, the old adage. So yeah, we do want Bridges and OG to show up. I mean, there's a reason why we paid OG what we paid OG when we paid OG because he was the best two-way player at the time. He was getting Kawhi Leonard
He
comps.
still is.
So yeah, step up. Like, play your role, play how you're supposed to, and these are the results. Buy in or be more coachable or whatever the situation is, do that because this is the cream of the crop. This is the cream rises to the top. This is it right here.
Pause.
We're playing
Pause.
phenomenal defense. Top five and top five offense. Top three. Top three. Like, come on. And you're like still gonna be harping on baloney? Like, what are we doing? Hop on the train. Choo choo bing bong, whatever you want to call it. Because we going to the finals. I'm calling it right the fuck now. And if you ain't in the bandwagon, when I look back, your ass is gonna get left. Feel me? And I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, I've been a fan for 50, 60 years. Nah, brother. You've been attacking this squad from day one.
Bing,
I'm
bong.
looking at you, Sheik. I'm looking at you, Sheik.
Nah, Knicks, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So, Boston made a trade. They got rid of. I don't know if you heard me, but they got rid of Anthony Simon. They ended up getting Vujicic from Chicago. So they got another center that can stretch, shoot threes. I think that's them kind of getting a more reliable KP. You know, he's kind of KP-esque. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking in my conspiracy theory mind, I'm thinking by them doing that, I think Jason Tatum, who's been working out crazy, said he's going to come back this year. I think he might low-key come back later in the year. So I think they're going to try to make a run because he probably thought Boston was going to be out of it. They were going to suck. And they're playing very well this year. So by him saying that, like, yo, we got a chance of possibly make a run. So I think he's going to try to come back and that move with KP. And then also, Cleveland traded Darius Garland and got James Harden. Now James Harden is in Cleveland. And then Detroit got a shooter. They got rid of Ivy and got themselves a shooter. These three moves, does that show that they've been watching the Knicks, how we're playing, that they like, yo, I don't think we got enough? What do you think those moves mean to New York? We got them shook? What do you think?
I mean, the biggest threat in the East is the Knicks. Besides Detroit, that's having their run, but everyone knows since before the season started, the Knicks were the favorite in the East and continue to be after the little slump. But the rest of these teams, yeah, they definitely should have. At the end of the day, how we play, it's hard for two players, even three players, to beat a whole team. Yeah, I mean, when we play like a unit. You gotta stop Bridges, you gotta stop OG, you gotta stop Brunson, you gotta stop Cat, you gotta stop Hart. Like everyone on our team is a threat on the floor when they play. And a majority of these teams only have one through maybe at tops three threats. Yeah, I mean, so starting five ain't no. Like I said, we're going back to where we was last year. We were the best starting five in the league, and we're done. Well, we was a shitty bench last year.
Yeah,
we was only producing 20. Yeah, we were producing 20 points last year off of the bench. So it's a big difference to what we're doing right now, which you could probably call. I mean, when we was in a good area, our bench was scoring at least 40 to 60 points. Yeah, I mean,
and mind you, let's not forget that we're a little spoiled. We're a little spoiled because in this 7-game run, guess what? Deuce McBride hasn't played. Deuce McBride has not played. One of our better elite defenders, 45% from three, and he hasn't played.
that's what I don't know if somebody could look up the numbers of what our bench is averaging this year. That'll give me a good gauge to see. But our bench is way more improved. Our starting five is the same starting five as of these last 7 games. The same starting five as last year.
Salute to
So with that being said,
salute to Andios.
Sam Dios.
Sham Dios is in the building. Hey, Sham Dios, let us know. You're our Sham God here. Let us know any reports. If we're missing anything, let us know. Put it in the chat. Let us know. Give us that. Sham Dios.
Hey, real quick, you started his dialogue with the Cavs, and I made a joke about it in the chat, but I really do mean it.
Well,
Like I am extremely happy that they made that trade because that just eliminates them from the Eastern Conference. Because Harden is trash when it comes to the playoffs.
and defense.
That's where I was going with my take. Like the Cavs getting Harden. Harden's never been a winner, so that definitely negates Cleveland. Boston. I don't think even if they were to bring Tatum back, he's not going to start. That's a guarantee. He's
a whole year too. He's gonna have mad rust.
It's gonna take him time to get back to it.
Yeah, he's going to come off the bench, limited minutes, and I doubt that he comes back because from a report I heard that he said he was in the beginning. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come back," but now that the temperament is that he's gonna fall back because the team has been playing so good. Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah, he was squatting 400 pounds, bro. He was squatting 400. So I mean, you can't come from Terrence not at squat.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, that's right. So all these teams. There's no team that could beat us in a 7 game series. There's not one team that could beat us in a 7 game series if we're all healthy and if we're all playing with unity. Team first, not your turn, my turn. And my other statement was that nobody has really been saying. I think we've been playing like shit because of Bridges and OG. Because if defense leads to offense, and we're depending on Bridges and OG and Hart, which are our starting defensive guys. Yeah, I mean, Brunson and Cat can only do so much. So if those two fall apart, the rest of the dominoes are falling apart with them. So thus the term,
Apparently, we have not been playing like shit because we got the #1 defense now. 7 wins in a row.
Let him go. Let
Thank
him
you,
go.
Michael Brown. Thank you,
Mike,
Coach
Let him go. Let him go.
Michael
Mike,
Brown.
Let him go. Let him go.
Mike, you and Two Glaze, both of y'all need to stop glazing. Both of y'all niggas need to stop glazing on fucking Mike Brown. We're back to normal. We're back to last year. Mike Brown did not exist.
Okay. So then, according to your logic, no thanks to Thibs. It's the team.
You mean no thanks to Brown?
No, Mike,
No,
Mike.
no, 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 no. It's not the team. It's the
I
team.
said,
Man, fuck
what
out
I
of here with that
said.
shit.
Let him
We're the
finish.
#1 fucking offense.
Let him
We're the
go.
#1 fucking defense. We're we're in offense.
Number
We're in
one.
offense.
Number one. Number three in offense with one on
And then
defense.
defense and
Number
defense
number one in
and
defense,
defense.
third in offense. Number one in defense, third in offense.
Oh,
List.
okay.
That's
You look
finals right
up
there.
Google Knicks. Google when was the last time that other coach had us like that?
That other
Google
coach.
when was the
Yes,
last
I
time
love it.
ever that coach had us like that?
That coach got 3 fucking starting Knicks in the All Star, nigga. So what? Like, what are you
Who
talking
did this
about?
coach?
But that last coach had our starting 5 as the best starting 5 in the NBA. That coach, and like I said, when we got Mike Brown, he doesn't have to do shit. This team could run on autopilot because of the type of players that we have and the system that Tibbs had put into play. They already have that memorized. So you're talking about Mitchell Robinson. You're talking about Hart, Jalen Brunson, that's been playing for Tibbs since he was born. Uh, you got Bridges, that's that kind of a player. You feel what I'm saying? So I listen. I'm not giving no props to Mike Brown. I give the guys props for coming around and stop bullshit and be like, yo, look, I know we don't like this nigga, but we still gotta do our jobs. You know what I mean? We got the bag. If they gotta say something political, as in Bridges, oh, I have to be more coachable. Somebody had to be the scapegoat. Bridges is the only one that could say a comment like that and everybody be like, "Oh shit, yeah, oh yeah." He was just basically saying, "Bro, we're not buying this nigga's bullshit, but we're gonna fucking play how we play." And that's the same shit Kobe did. It's the same shit fucking Metal World Peace did. Like, this team is on autopilot. It has nothing to do with nothing else.
Hey, and to salute to the chat, to answer your question, Keith, so Josh Hart exited the game with an ankle injury. No updates on him just yet. And then also Mo Diawara also had an ankle injury. No reports on him yet. They're probably going to treat it tonight, maybe do, x-rays and MRIs tomorrow and then an update. More than likely, you're going to see them probably resting the next couple of days. You might be seeing Deuce come back shortly. But right now it's that next man up mentality. That's why you saw some. That's why Clarkson got some run too. So everybody's got to be ready. Clarkson came into the game, was ready to play. Kolek also. Salute to Hook Porty. Hook Porty's been getting some burn too, so which is interesting. And then even in the game tonight, you saw
You
that.
saw that jump shot?
I saw the jump shot, and I saw where
It looks smooth,
it
right?
looks good.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. He's
Yeah.
looking good, which is confidence, and that which is interesting because you have Coach Brown that bought in Hook Porty, Diawara, and I forgot who else before Jordan Clarkson. What does that look like to you guys? So you've been looking at 6 games, 7 games. That
Jameson, wasn't it?
Jameson,
Jameson?
yeah,
I was
Jameson.
gonna interrupt what I was gonna interrupt and say that if Hart is out, would definitely like to see McCullough step back into the rotation and yeah, I mean put him under the fire because I think we're gonna need the young guys. Yeah, I mean in order for us to keep the flow of the system, as is. So I like McCullough if he's I think I would like to see him step up if Hart needs time to heal.
I don't know. I don't know if he's
He
injured.
did
I
it. He
think
did it.
McCullough?
yeah, the baby Josh
Is,
from G League.
isn't he? Isn't he? He's not he not on a contract, right? Not anymore.
I think he still was. I'm not sure. I gotta look at that. I thought he was. I thought he was just injured.
Wasn't he the one?
No,
Wasn't he the one that we released to get
No,
what's the new kid? The new kid that we got now
the locks.
with the hair? Well,
I
yeah.
don't think so. I don't know. It better not be.
or
You can't let go of him. I think
hey, let
McCullough's
me
injured.
okay. Let me
And
readjust
McCullers
this.
injured.
Yeah,
Let me readjust. I think bring Mitch back into the starting lineup and have Hook Porty fill in for Mitch.
Hook Porty Phil for Mitch. Okay.
yeah. So I mean, we're gonna see how they mix it in. Next man, Machete. Some of your thoughts tonight on what you've seen. So the Knicks on that 7 game win streak. Does that mean something major for you? You see, are you as hyped as Two Shots is on how they're playing?
No, I'm not surprised, bro. I mean, the coach Scott is winning, bro. Coach Scott is exactly back on track. Guys just had to come back healthy.
He is
They're playing now.
glazed.
Now. Can I talk?
Little.
Now they're playing for the coach. Everybody's back healthy. The guys are realizing that they made a mistake. That they weren't listening. They weren't being coachable. I think that Mikael Bridges, when he said that, was not only talking about himself, but he was probably throwing jabs at other people. That we need to stop being prima donnas and start playing. I think that's what was going on. Guys were acting like a bunch of prima donnas and didn't want to hear, oh, I don't want to play this role. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. Motherfuckers didn't know what their roles were. No, motherfuckers were injured. They're coming back from injury. Everybody's back healthy except for Duke. And we're fucking kicking ass. Like we're gonna continue. Like we're gonna continue to. We have to. Because this month is gonna be a fucked up month. We're playing back to back to backs. We get no breaks this month. And so these guys got their heads out the sand, unlike some other motherfuckers I know, and fucking playing ball and playing for their
Listen,
coach and playing for the
listen.
fans and playing for MSG. And that's what players are supposed to do. Fucking the past is the past. I don't want to hear this guy's name anymore. It's Fitz, whatever. He's done. He doesn't. We're number one in offense and number three in defense, bro.
Let him go. Let him
And I
go.
got other stats that I got other stats in my pockets that I took. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you guys a question. Of all the stats on her in 100 possessions, 36 minutes per 100 possessions per 36 minutes. What do you guys think about that stat? That per 36 minute stat.
I don't. What are you talking about? I don't know.
I think it can be skewed in a certain sense. It's telling of what a player's potential could be if they play 36 minutes. So that per 36 is like if Mitchell played 11 minutes and let's say he got 11 points and 11 rebounds. If he played 36 minutes, he'd have 33 points and 28 rebounds. So that's what that 36-minute thing. So it's a projection of what.
Okay.
What's
Go ahead.
but all right? But what is it? What's the stat?
I hear he's
Well, the stat is that we got of the top 100 include we're the only team with 4 guys in the per 36 minute. Did you know that? Well, we got 3 really. It's going to be Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and OG Anunoby. And if you include 100 Josh Hart, we have 4 in the top per 36 minutes playing.
Or the top what?
So
I got the stats in my pocket, and
they're
wait till I give me a few minutes.
Category of the per 36 minutes. So if they play 36 minutes, they're in the top percentile of the whole NBA of percentages. So they're basically the top 4, which we've been saying the top New Knicks would.
The core 4, yeah.
The top 5. We had the best 5 players. Basically saying what we've been saying. The best 5 players in the league. It's just verifying that. Go ahead, New Knicks.
Well, listen. There's a Krispy Kreme donuts up the block. Krispy Kreme donut up the block from my crib. I'm getting both of y'all nigga management positions there. Cause y'all niggas be glazing this nigga. This nigga with the red hoodie be chocolate glazing, and this nigga over here be glazing. 2 glaze.
As long as you're not glazing glizzies.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
Nigga, and every time Mike Brown wins, you take your facials.
Yo. Hey, my God. Pause. Hey, God. All right. This is not a children's program if you're watching it. Hopefully there's no kids around. My goodness. Oh, my God.
Nigga, you taking facials, nigga.
Hey, salute to
Either
Keith
way.
Watkins. Hold on. Y'all can do that off the air. Y'all can do it off the air.
Want to give a shout out to all our subscribers for fucking with us. Listen, this is a harsh part of life. Yeah, I mean, there's cursing, there's all kinds of shit going on in this world. Little words shouldn't help hurt your children. Bring your kids to
Get the bed, man.
Yeah.
These are adults only.
Hey, no, don't bring your
After
kids.
10
Don't
o'clock.
listen to Knicks. He's.
This is a This is TOF after dark right here, huh?
Hey, salute. Hey,
Right.
Keith Watkins says the coach, he who shall not be named. Podcast team.
Exactly.
Podcast in the building. All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty. We talked about how the team is balling. We talked about them having their 7 games on the road. Michelle, these Eastern Conference teams are trying to adjust their team to come at us and try to make a run this year. Whether it's a Vujacic for Boston, whether it's Harden for the Cavs, any team now. How does this team look like to you? Does this look like to you guys that the inevitable question that everybody's been saying for the last 6 and 7 weeks about this said person? Do you guys think that move happens in the next day and a half to the New York Knickerbockers?
No, it's not happening. No, it's not gonna happen.
Listen,
I'll be shocked if it happens.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Machete.
Listen, if this recent 7-game winning streak tells us anything, it should tell us that we don't need a Giannis level trade, and we shouldn't want a Giannis level trade. Because here's the deal.
Chemistry.
This team but this team that we are falling in love with is gonna be gone. Every single one of them. The only person that's gonna stay is Jalen Brunson and maybe Josh Hart and Deuce. Like, why are we
They're gonna want Deuce. They're gonna want Deuce.
My point is, if we get someone of Giannis's caliber, of his level, it's gonna gut the entire team, and then we're back to square one, pairing Jalen Brunson with Giannis and needing wing help. Why would that's like taking one gigantic step forward, but 15 steps backwards? Because think about it now. This should be clear as day to those of us that have been following this team for some years now. This is 2012 all over again. And I'm not talking about the Mayan calendar. I'm talking about Melo. The Melo trade.
You stupid.
You get me?
That was good.
So, thank you. So, follow me here. We don't want to go back there. We already experienced that. We already did that. We tried that. Let's stick with what we got, which is proven to work, and see how far we can go with this new coach at the helm. Because we know we could at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So if we make it there and beyond, then there's really no need for anything else.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Isn't that?
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Breaking up.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, right there. Say it again.
Yeah, go on.
No, I said the Eastern Conference Finals should be the floor of the beginning.
Dude, you're in a bad spot. You hear shower running in the background. What's going on?
That's me. Go.
That's water or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, mute your mic.
Stop.
Yeah, well, I'm doing laundry in the background.
You're good.
But like
That was me. That was me. Go.
it should be the floor for us, the Eastern Conference Finals. We're here for the chip. There's nothing less than that. I'm not celebrating an Eastern Conference championship. Like, is this? Listen, I'll celebrate it.
So you didn't want them to raise a banner either for the cup?
What? I mean, it's cool. It's a cool locker room piece. It's a cool locker room piece. It definitely is. We're not hanging up nothing
else.
My guy,
no division titles, no nothing.
My guy, this city is called the Big Apple.
I don't care if it's called the Gigantic Apple. We're talking about tradition here.
My nigga, yo, we're not celebrating fights. We celebrate when we win the war, my nigga. Like you're celebrating
the war. If you win the Eastern Conference, you won that war. That was a huge war.
Okay, that's like you going to war, right? And then the ships are pulling into shore, and then you made it to the sand. Yeah, we made it to the sand. Yeah. And then, oh shit, we got up the hill. Yeah, bro, get to the fucking point. Let's go kill shit, and that's it. We're not celebrating the sand. We're not celebrating.
How am I supposed to get to that hill without getting through the fucking sand?
But you're gonna stay in the sand and celebrate.
Yeah, and listen,
you're gonna stay in the sand.
You gotta go back 2 minutes to watch if you you guys watch. Listen. Whether you guys go for that or not, look. There's some people who are like my brother who just have got to have the chip. Most Knicks Nation are. I'm not even gonna lie. Most Knicks Nation, they are. It's crack. They want the crack pipe. They need a hit. They just need a fix. They don't care how much money they need to get to kill the crack pipe. They don't care.
It's an imaginary pipe, bro. Like
for me, I want the chip. I ain't even gonna lie. But it's a journey. Like nobody's having fun in this journey. Like the 7 games.
I'm saying, like, no, nobody's enjoying this shit, and I don't get it. I don't get it either. Because it's like this is your squad. You're supposed to root for this team. If you're not rooting for this team, then what are you doing? Why are we here?
My guy, I'm the only one on this staff, and I'm pretty sure over 3 million Knicks fans. I'm probably the top 5 with a Knicks tattoo on me. This shit is both. I was born.
So why are you not enjoying the ride, my man? Why are you stuck on Tibbs?
My nigga, during these 7 wins, ain't nobody. Oh shit!
I'm gonna win it. Take that banner.
Oh, we're holding them down to under 100. Shit, what is this? Why didn't they hold them? I'm not that nigga. I'm cool with what we doing. And I already seen this movie before. I
When?
already seen this part of the movie before.
Look,
I want to get to the next
I'm with
part of
New
the
Knicks.
movie.
I'm
Go
I'm with
Machete.
New Knicks. I'm with New Knicks. I'm with New Knicks because it's like
I've seen
everybody
it.
else who's up a banner have become complacent. They became complacent and didn't fucking go to the chip. We're doing something different. We're not hanging banners. We're not gonna make motherfuckers complacent because they started to become complacent. Well, it
Yeah.
was really the injuries. It was really injuries. But you know what's gonna be even what's it's gonna taste so much sweeter when we get that chip and we hang that fucking banner. That don't mean shit anyway. All it means is that
Hey,
y'all were playing like a playoff team in the beginning of the season. That's all that fucking means. That's all that means.
hey,
But then motherfuckers, what happens is they get that banner, they hang it up and become complacent. But we're not doing
my
that. The Knicks right now got the number one offense and number three defense. All right? When we're healthy. All right? And we're just getting started because we still don't got Deuce.
yeah. So like I was saying, look, the, when we do win the championship this year, which will happen, and I'm not with the fans that are saying, "Oh, we rank Cat here for a 7 year plan. We gotta wait to the third year for this to maybe start." Fuck all that, nigga. We've been here already. This is the time we're striking when the iron is hot. We need this chip now. So
So then
like
you are
that
for
next
Giannis
year,
now. So
we
then you
could,
are to get to Giannis now.
like that next year, so like that next year we could fucking go for number
Nah,
two and then go for
not
number three.
now.
And you know what I want better than that? Those flags. I'd rather see all three flags rising at once. All three flags
Yeah.
rising at one time, and I'll celebrate it. When I see all three of them, I'll be in all glory. I'll be right there. I got two Knicks anthems. I'll be right there singing them in the sidewalk. I don't give a fuck. But when I see all three of them, is when all three will be raised at the same fucking
Yeah, yeah.
time.
All right, y'all guys went up with that.
We're gonna have the 3-course meal.
So Giannis or not the Giannis is for you guys, just so we can get off the trade talk. 'Cause
Nah, not right now. No Giannis. Not now. Wait till the summer.
Okay, so let me. I'm gonna spin it on you guys because you guys went left. So if you can get, I'm gonna spin it because you guys said some shit last week or 2 shows ago that I want to revisit. If there's a possibility, because Minnesota Timberwolves are looking to trade to go after and get Giannis. Could they? What if you could use them going after Giannis, and we can get somehow Hartenstein and Dante DiVincenzo for Cat?
That's
No,
no, no, no, no, no, no,
no.
I'm like,
no, 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 no,
Get
no, no.
from here with that.
listen, I'm only
Nah,
saying that
nah.
because don't start backpedaling now.
I'm with that.
New Knicks and Machete were saying that not even 2 shows ago. You guys rather
Yeah, but hey, well, we was this. All right.
I'm down with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm down with that.
Hey, you know they're making the movie Masters of the Universe, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we brought that into fruition when we got
E-Man and Battle Cat.
uh. So when you got Cringer prowling on the fucking court, we not with that shit. When that nigga turns into Battle Cat, he's unstoppable. But the only way you make him unstoppable is by feeding him the ball. As soon as you cross half court and he has that shit held up like a shotgun, because he could bomb that pass. He has such, listen, Cat passing skills is so underrated that
Yeah.
like bro, you haven't seen that since Chris Webber. His three is unstoppable. Like when he starts playing like the fucking Dominican nigga, when he start playing like a Dominican nigga, it's a whole different problem. But when he becomes Cringer, I'm not with it. But then I wouldn't choose I wouldn't choose Giannis over Cat when Cat is at his best. You feel what I'm saying? Now, is he as does he play with the type of pride as Giannis? No, but he plays aggressive. He goes to the hole. It's not his game, but he plays strong. There's nothing weak about Cat.
So listen,
I'll give it a Cat because he at least plays injured when he's hurt, even when his back hurting, he still plays.
his finger, his knee, his
He's a little bit
back.
more durable. Whatever, he's there. He plays. He plays. I get. He's got that toughness. Guy. I mean, he's got that toughness where he plays even hurt. And we don't see Cat miss too many games at all. And would I give up? Would I want to get Hartenstein and Deep? I would love to have them back. I would love to have them back over Giannis. Yeah, because they're more durable and they bring the defense. And Hartenstein and Mitch Rob are 1-2 punch. Hartenstein, Mitch Rob, and Cat. I'd rather have than Cat and Giannis.
Okay, that's interesting to say.
That's my pick.
Now let's. So we all. I think we're all in agreement that we don't think a big trade happens within the next 2 days. At least for Giannis, right? Nothing, no major. Do we? Anybody here believe that the top five are going to be broken up in any way in the next 2 days? So no for two shots, Machete.
No,
So no for Machete.
no, I don't even think. I don't even think that they'll give away Yabusele. I don't even think that Clark. I think they all stay. Maybe Clarkson. Clarkson's the only one that's on his way out and kind of like got garbage minutes at the end. I don't know why they're not playing him. And then he still committed a stupid foul there at the end. I don't know. I think he wants out of New York. He's not getting his minutes.
New Knicks, mute your
Me
phone.
myself,
Okay, I thought you were talking to somebody. Go ahead. No, I thought you were talking to somebody.
I think we stand pat. I I think we're gonna end up needing Yabusele and Clarkson in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, if we stand pat. So that's my take on it.
Okay, I think
I've been saying that about Yabusele. We're gonna need his strength and him in there. We're gonna need just in case somebody gets injured and goes down. But he hasn't been too much of a negative. We really haven't been losing games because of Yabusele. He hasn't done much, but we really haven't been losing it.
he didn't play today.
We rested. We didn't need him, so I don't know.
Oh, we played Jameson. We
I
played
think they
Hook
keep
Porty.
in.
Jameson
Mhm.
over Hook Porty.
Okay, so
over Yabu. Anyway, I don't know
Jameson.
either way. Now for Clarkson, I don't believe Clarkson goes anywhere. I think what you seeing now is the coach sitting Clarkson because he knows what he can get out of Clarkson. Clarkson's a veteran's been around a long time. He can give you buckets, but he needed this team to gel chemistry wise and figure out certain things, and that's why they went on the 7-game streak. That he was like, look, just sit down, and there's certain things that I gotta see of how these other players are gonna gel, and they did. So I don't think that they're trying to get rid of Clarkson. I think he knows that he can put Clarkson in and he'll give you 20 points. You know what I mean? So I do see where it seemed like he was the odd man out, but I think it was necessary to get the team to gel. Because even when him and Deuce are going to try their best, and Mitch, and to do all this, but it was the other players that needed to gel. The main 4 dudes needed to figure out whatever that was going on in their head, whatever they were going through, i.e. Brunson, Cat, Bridges, and OG. They're the main ones that had whatever it was. They're the ones that had to figure it out. Everybody else, Deuce comes in and gives you whatever. Mitch comes in, does whatever. Everybody else can contribute. Those 4 had to kind of figure it out. And for the last 7 games, looks like they figured it out. So I agree with old man Knicks, a.k.a. Keith. I don't believe there's a major move, maybe a small one. I don't even know if Yabusele's going to go because I think by this point you would have seen him gone. The fact that he didn't play today might be something. He's probably the only one because he didn't play today, so maybe they don't want to risk injuring him. there was a report that came out earlier. I want to say yesterday that he said that if not the Knicks or something like that, he's considering playing in Israel, like the team Israel. So if that's the case, maybe he plays this year because maybe doesn't want to get traded, and maybe he told the Knicks like, "Yo, I won't pick up that player option. I'll just play in Israel." So maybe they talk something out that, all right, you play this year, we won't trade you. You just don't take the player option and you go play in Israel next year. That way he doesn't get traded because maybe he likes New York. So that could be something to see if he doesn't get traded. That maybe he was like, fuck it, I like New York. I'd rather be here the last year. See what happens. I won't pick up the player option. Just don't trade me, and I'll just leave next year. You know what I mean? So I could see that happening for that. Good.
I heard somebody say that. Okay, what if we give him a package where we can send to Milwaukee, Yabusele, Jordan Clarkson, Dottier, Kolek.
For what?
For Giannis to the Bucks.
And you as a
Send him a
Bucks
package with some
owner,
big.
if you were the Bucks owner, is that something you say? Yes, of course. Here's my generational talent for this bubble gum and chiclets and the bag of chips you gave me that was already open.
Nigga, that's a whole. That's a bag of bits, my nigga.
Is he producing for you? Is Giannis doing anything? Is he producing for you other than sitting there always injured? You got guys that can score some, do some things. A nice little package there where we can get some players, a couple of
You can't
picks.
say a nice
Where these guys
package,
at least
pause.
they'll get minutes.
That's a Pee Wee Herman package. That is not a nice package in any kind of way. That's a straight robbery, son.
I don't know about Pee or Herman, but pause.
I mean, just say it.
The only way something like that happens is if Giannis says it's New York or nowhere, and that's not gonna happen.
And
That's what he's been saying.
But even all right, so if you're Giannis, like if that's the case, like, and you say I really want to play for fucking New York, why would you do anything else? Just get traded. Let your Bucks get whatever you can get from me. I'm not signing wherever you trade me. I don't care. Whatever package you can get the most out of it. Whether it's to the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I think the Timberwolves might make an aggressive package that Milwaukee Bucks take, and I think somehow he gets at least to Milwaukee for 1 year. Try to win it in the West with them for 1 year. You're a free agent next year after that, and then go where you want, and then you can create your own legacy. I.e., come to the Knicks without losing anything. You can come to this squad and however we retool it, and then we can overpay both them as much as we want. We can be in the third tier. We can be in the super tax. But then you have Giannis, Cat, OG, Bridges, Brunson. Then you can have the squad, and then you can have the 3 banners this year. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Then your legacy grows, in my opinion, if you're going to do that.
The only reason I don't think that happens is because I was hearing or reading somewhere that if he gets traded, then he's eligible for that 200 whatever supermax.
Yeah, he is.
But if not, then he loses that.
Do you want money? He just got 250. He just came off 250. Do you want money or do you want legacy? He's gonna.
I'm the wrong person. I'm the wrong person to ask that.
We people that are not at that level. Go ahead, next what? You saying something?
I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
So I mean, if you're Giannis, the free agency, like him going to play for one team, he only has 1 year left on this deal. So if they get rid of him,
This was my question. Could he offer a discount if he really wanted to come to?
He has no control.
He can do whatever he wants.
He has no first of all, he has no control of this last year. He has 1 more year on his deal, so he can't do anything. So they can trade him wherever he wants. They can be nice and say, where would you like to go? So which he said New York. But if we can't give him the what they would want without blowing up our team, which Leon Roja is obviously balked at this. He's obviously said, I'm not doing it. Let somebody else overpay you. I'm not going to pay you for this player. And you know what I mean? So I'm not going to do it.
Listen, we are good how we are as is. So we really don't need him at all. Like, not even a little bit. So if he wants to come to the Knicks that bad, Yo, give him a crack offer. Yo, son, you taking 25 mil for the next 5 years or whatever the case may
Oh
be.
yeah.
Secure. Give him that LeBron Laker deal. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, we'll give you 25 mil, but the incentives come from elsewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the little hidden tricks.
Yeah, but he doesn't have just 1 year. Just all you gotta do is play wherever for next year. Chill. Say your
Bro,
calf
bro,
hurts. Play with whoever they trade you
bro.
to for 1 year,
Listen,
and then
listen. My statement here and now. I'm not willing to lose nobody. Not OG, not Bridges, not Hart,
that's the,
not Mitch,
but that's for a
not
purpose.
Not even the
Deuce,
coach.
not like I know the untouchables, Jalen Brunson, but I don't want nobody else going nowhere. The
Are you
nucleus
speaking with the
of this
coach?
But
team.
if you're listening to what I'm
That
telling you
what?
guys, if you listen, he said not even Coach Gooch.
You
Nah.
say you're
You can
speaking with the
take
coach.
that. Nah.
He'll send them first
You just,
class.
you just said you're not getting rid
Listen.
of anybody. You
Players.
just said
Listen,
you wanted to get rid of
nah.
anybody.
He's the first nigga on the flight. He's the first nigga on the flight. Hey, who's
Going up
that coach you
with a
like?
book with no title.
The
It was handing
Mike
me
Malone.
Mike
in.
Malone. Mike Malone.
Yeah, I take Mike Malone. Fuck this trash ass fucking LeBron, LeGooch. Like I'm not with it.
It's Coach
That
Mike
they
Brown. Coach
he
Mike
all
Brown.
them. Bro, Legooch. The reason why he got all them rings that you be
Nah, he's
salivating and
French now.
glazing
He's
over,
French.
they,
Le Gauche.
they,
He's Le Gauche.
Legooch.
Le
So
Gauche.
all them rings that you be bragging about, they've been giving him gifts since he's been in the league. Every team he comes to is a already fully built team. Every fucking team.
Salute buzzer beater.
No,
Salute
it's
buzzer
not.
beater.
No, I disagree. If anything, I think he's been getting like the
What
shit under the stick
what
every time.
what team? Wait, all right, man. All right, look. We be
But we're talking
hold on.
about Giannis.
We
Y'all
be
going to the
shitting on.
coach.
Wait. We
We
be
never talk about
shitting on
Giannis. Giannis
the.
ain't coming right now in January,
All
bro.
right, fuck. Hey, look, fuck that nigga. So yo, what team has Mike Brown built from scratch like Tibbs
Can we
did?
hit the
Like
subject?
every player, pick. What
Look,
team has he built?
Sacramento Kings.
y'all can
Picking
talk about this on the
picking the
chat.
players.
Y'all can talk about this on the chat, bro. Mike Brown, he's been on teams. You guys beat this subject to the head on that, which I agree with you guys. I do.
Nah, I
We
got
talk about
stats. I
Well,
got stats. I want to check the
I'm,
stats.
I'm,
You can shut this
I'm
guy down.
fighting too.
go. You got stats
I'm
on him,
fighting
Machete?
too
Dale.
crispy.
Go, Machete. You got a stat, Dale.
Yeah, I gotta get my paperwork out.
There we go.
Hang
Oh, well, while they get their paperwork and
on.
talk about the coach again,
Like I said,
my point to you, New Knicks,
that
is that he does not. If he just plays this last year, if he gets traded, he can play anywhere for this last year and tell that team, "I'm not re-signing with you." And then he's a free agent. He could go to Golden State for this year and win it with them, or go. He could, and that's it. And after this year, then he can come to the Knicks for nothing. You don't have to lose anybody. You don't have to trade anybody. He can come to the team of his dream. That's it. After 1 year, if Milwaukee trades whoever for him, let him win it in Milwaukee, and basically he could do what Kawhi Leonard did in Toronto. They got a 1 year rental on Kawhi. Kawhi went to Toronto. They won the chip, and they're like, "Yo, stay with us." He was like, "Nah, I'm out." That's it. Do what Kawhi
yeah.
did.
Hey,
Do what Kawhi did. Go
hey,
play with
listen,
whoever
I
wants you
gotta
to
jump
play with.
off real quick. If y'all niggas are still, you know what I mean, at it, I'll jump back in.
All right.
But just in
If
case,
I was
yo, shout out to everybody on the panel. Two shots, bang bang, Ruel, Machete. Shout out to the chat, everybody, bang bang. We here, we been here, we back to normal. Let's get this. All right,
I bet.
one.
One. So while he's getting shit, so that's what I'm saying. And then you can have your Giannis, the dream trade. Everybody can be glazing and glazing and whatever they're doing. I don't know what the term is. Glazing on the glaze or glazing on the glaze. Bobbing for apples. Whatever it is, then you can do it. So I like what we have. I'm with two shots. I think what we have right now is on fire. Now, this next 7 games is truly going to test what we're talking about. This number one defense, this number three offense. Can we sustain this on good teams? We got this week right here is going to be crazy. Tomorrow on a back-to-back, we just played Wizards, easy game. Josh Hart has a sprained ankle. Diawara has a sprained ankle. Deuce is still injured, so we're just healthy. Now we down 3, and tomorrow on a back-to-back, we play the Denver Nuggets at home on a back-to-back. We play the Denver Nuggets tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Garden, but it is a back-to-back second game. Then 2 days after that, on Friday, then on Friday's game, we got the Detroit Pistons, the new Pistons, the new shooting guy they just got. They are locked and loaded, so we're going to get tested in the chin right off the bat. Right? Pause.
Yeah.
So that's it. So listen, we got these next 7 games. I'm gonna give you the next 7 games. This is gonna show what we are, and these next 7 games, I'm gonna look at what we have, what we've been doing, but I want to see this next 7 games is 48 minutes is what we're looking at. Can we do what we've been doing for 48 minutes? Because these teams are gonna test us. They're gonna get cat ruffled. A referee, you know what I mean? Like, this is where can you play through that referee giving you that shitty call, you getting chopped up by Joe. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be a true test right here of how the rest of the season's going to can look and can we fight through it. But we got Nuggets tomorrow, Friday Detroit, then we got Sunday the Celtics, then we got Indiana, who's there at the bottom, then we got 76ers on next Wednesday, then Pistons again, and then Katie's Rockets. So it's going to be a tough
February.
Yeah, tough February right off the bat. Next 7 games is gonna be no joke. Injuries, next man up. Can Clarkson step up? Hook Porty, Jameson, like all them people. We're gonna need everybody, all hands on deck, and to see how we do it. Machete, your thoughts? What are you thinking? Oh, snow on the roof.
Yeah, so I was saying is that gotta watch out for the icicles. Yeah, we're gonna have a really, really tough schedule coming up this year. This month. This month is gonna be crazy. So we need everybody healthy. We need them playing for the coach. And we can talk. I was gonna read the stats, but I don't got my paperwork in front of me. But we're playing for one of the most winningest playoff coaches right now in the league right now in the NBA. And we're gonna do good. We're gonna do well. We gotta keep our shit together. We took care of business tonight against a very simple team, really easy team, very young team. And Denver tomorrow is going to be tough. But they're coming over here, and we got their number. We've always beaten them over here in MSG the last couple of years, even under Mike Malone. So it's going to be rough. Their coach actually has a better winning percentage than Mike Brown, so he's going to have their team playing. And hopefully we'll be playing for our coach.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Jokic's still injured. I got to
There you
double
go.
check that. Now we're going to be looking at. So the next 7 games, how does this team make up? We got Josh Hart. I think they need to rest him. As much as we got these tough teams, he's been on and off on that ankle. And, I think you got to rest him. I think he's going to be up for the Celtics game for sure. He's definitely going to want to play against that game. But rest him up. What do you think? How do you think we're going to be doing these next 7 games?
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna be all right, bro. I like our chances with every single team that you mentioned, especially the way we've been playing lately. Shout out to Cat. I hope and pray that he turned the leaf and he's not, embellishing and looking for the foul calls anymore. Like, he looks like he's going up strong, grown man status. If he can continue that, I think we will be more than fine. Also, Wingstop. Bridges was like a plus 20 something today, with like 20 something points. I said it before, I'll say it again. If I can get anywhere close to 20 points from OG, Bridges, and Cat, along with the for sure 20, 25, 30 I'm going to get from Capitan, we're looking at 80 points there, minimum. And that's why you see us scoring 90 plus points through 3 quarters because we have such elite scorers. Not only elite, but efficient. They can do this in their sleep. And if Cat really wants, he can play like this every single day. Where he doesn't flop, where he doesn't fall every time he goes to the basket. When he goes up strong, when he dunks it on people. Like, this is the Cat that I need.
But you also,
And if we get this Cat, we don't need anything else. Finals, and we're winning. If I get this Cat, because I can guarantee you, Jalen Brunson is going to show up in the playoffs. Mikal Bridges is going to give you a key stop here and there. OG also, and he might hit a key three. Then you got Josh Hart that has all the heart in the world, hustling, getting all the 50-50 balls. And if I can get Cat to hone in on this Cat, man, this team will be at the mountaintop when it's all said and done.
preach, brother. Okay. Okay, I see you, boy. You get in the ooh. Hey, no, I agree with you out there. But also,
Hey, man, I'm about to start invoking the Holy Ghost or something because he's working with me here.
listen, even with that, and I agree with you, and also, but it's not just as Mikal Bridges took accountability. It's also all of them. So where he was complaining whether he ain't get touched or whatever, the team needs to play for the team. Like how we're playing now, the communication between the starters. Because you heard Deuce call him out. I never heard the starters talk like this all year. That they're hearing them from the bench. So you could tell it was something within those 4 or 5 players, and whatever they got it out. And which you need to have this. I mean, we have it in our chat when someone's off, or you know what I'm saying, we go at it, and we back here, we potted, right? Just like everybody, that happens. You go through those, you figure it out. Everybody's going through their joint. Salute to old man Knicks, Keith Watkins. He says we only have one more tough stretch like this in March. If we play solid, we can cruise into the postseason. Since Denver's a West Coast team, he says just rest the injured players. So yeah, so tomorrow is a back-to-back. They're a West Coast team. Just play with who you got. See who you can figure it out. If they're injured, let Josh rest. Let Diawara rest. Let Dusto rest and get them ready, so they're 100%. And just see what you've been doing. I mean, Mike Brown did a good job today with Hook Porty, Jameson, other players. They were taller players. See if you can get them involved against a taller team in the West. And see what we can do with the other players. And let Cat, Brunson, Bridges, and OG figure it out. Let them put the most of the weight on them. They have more than enough skill and talent to score 80 to 100 points just them 4. Machete?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry,
guys.
We can't hear you. Are you covering the mic?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Seems like you're covering the mic. I don't know if your signal where you're at.
Are you in the basement?
No, I'm actually outside. I don't understand what's going on.
Right there.
Right there. Don't move.
Right there.
No, yeah, don't
Can you hear
move.
me?
Stop walking. Right
Yeah,
there.
don't move. Don't move. Stop
All
moving.
right, real quick. We're talking about the schedule. So you were talking about the back-to-backs, but the travel. The travels. We're playing Tuesday, New York at Washington. Then we go back home. Denver comes into New York. All right, blah, blah. Then Detroit, then Boston. Right? Then the other back-to-back is next Tuesday, next Wednesday, where Indiana comes into New York, but then we go away to Philly on a back-to-back. Indiana comes in Tuesday, then we go away to Philly Wednesday, and then All-Star break. And then Detroit. My point is that these back-to-backs, they're like travel. It's not like we're going to be home playing them. We're going to be traveling, either over there or coming back home. So that's a little bit. Was that 2 shots?
We're going to Philly twice?
No, we're going to Philly one time. Indiana comes in Tuesday to MSG.
Indiana.
Then we go to Philly. Yeah, Indiana comes in.
But then,
All right.
and then another back to back is where Houston comes in on Saturday the 21st. Houston comes into the MSG, and then that's a Saturday, and then Sunday, New York goes to Chicago. So we're playing three back to backs this month, and they're all traveling. We're traveling either home or away. That's that. Um, as far as we're gonna say when I mentioned earlier before about the 36 per minute 36. Mikal Bridges was for 36 minutes. Mikal was number 7. Jalen Brunson's 35 out of 100. Out of all top 100 guys, Jalen Brunson 35. I ain't gonna spit out numbers. It's crazy. And OG Anunoby's like ranked 87th. And then still we got Josh Hart ranked on 110th. Oh, per 36, our numbers are good. So we got and other teams that have top 3 players per 36 were Detroit, but they only have 3 guys, and Philly. That's what I wanted to say. So then Philly and Detroit and New York are the only teams with top 3 players in the out of the 100 per 36 stat minutes played that we have rankings and numbers.
So it's gonna be an
Then I had something else real quick about our coach. Yeah, it's gonna be important. Real quick about the coach, as I was saying. Last thing, even stuff I wrote down. Last thing gave us for. Okay, coaches ranked. Number 1, Missoula. Number 2, Mike Brown. No, my bad. Number 2, David. So the Boston coach, the Denver coach is second. My point is that if you're going by percentage wise, Coach Missoula is above him. The Denver coach is above him. The Golden State coach is above him, Steve Kerr. So you have the Denver, the Steve Kerr, and the Boston coach above Mike Brown as far as percentages. Mike Brown's playoff career is 90 games, 50 wins, and 40 losses. He lost in the playoff. 90 playoff games, 50 wins, 40 losses. That's what I want to put out there. That's it. Of all the coaches right now in the league right now, he's the only one with 90 playoff games, 50 wins.
So you got the experience.
Oh, I got.
Let's see if he gets the players in rolling. So these next 7 games going to be a big tough run for us before we go into the playoffs. But this is going to get us playoff ready, in my opinion. From how we get, this is going to get the best out of Cat. So can we get the best out of Cat in these games? He liked the matchup today. He for some reason he loves playing against Sarr in Washington because he's a rookie, and he can play good. But all that to say is I like what we got. I don't think any trades. You think anything happens in 2 days, Machete? 2 days, anything happens? Nobody. 2 shots. Anything happens for you?
I feel like they would have already done a trade for Yabu if it was available. So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think Don usually, if you look at the history with Leon Rose, he typically makes it early. He's usually first to strike, take advantage of it. He's not going to dilly-dally. He could be waiting till all these dominoes move as well because he was waiting to see Jaren Jackson basically broke the floodgates. Everybody was holding on to see what happens, and then once Jared Jackson went, then everything just started happening. So there's other players that he could possibly strike for, maybe Kobe White. You know, I wouldn't even be opposed to getting a low, a Champagny, who we just played. That kid scored a lot on us. He's a great 3-point shooter. On the low,
Yeah,
like a cheap move.
I would love a Kobe White.
Not to lose any major.
If we're gonna get another player, I would want a wing because I wanna give OG and Bridges a little bit of a break.
That's what the other is supposed to be. Yeah. But I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my move.
Hey,
But
what was the status of Diawara? Because he was injured. He hurt his ankle, didn't he?
Yeah, he hurt his ankle, and Josh Hart hurt his ankle, both of them. And by the way, Jalen Brunson got.
Well, what I was gonna say. Who?
Jalen Brunson.
Right on.
No way!
Hey, get out of here!
Yeah, he got
celebration.
Wow. Is that the first one of the year?
Yeah.
For him?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you can see hello.
It's blurry, bro. I can't see. Oh yeah. I see it. That's crazy. But yeah, what I was gonna say also is I'm kind of out on Alvarado. No disrespect to him. Obviously, he's a very talented player. He's in the league, but
We need
I'm
height.
kind of done with the whole. That's exactly what I was gonna say, you motherfucker. But
I was
I was
hoping.
gonna say I'm done with the short. I don't want to say short kings because man, these dudes are like 6 foot plus. We're looking up to them. But I'm done with that, man. I'm looking for um
Some height.
like versatile defenders, like Malik Monk. You mentioned Monk, didn't you? At one point.
About a week ago.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll take a Monk, somebody like that. That is like a 3-and-D specialist type.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Maybe a ball handler to alleviate Brunson. But again, I'm not going. I need somebody that's tall. I need 6'3" and up.
If you saw the game today, I saw Mike Brown tinkering a little bit. You saw him having Bridges and OG bring up the ball. I don't know if you saw that. So it's it's normally Jalen Brunson and Josh. That Josh and Jalen Brunson were already past the craft court. Bridges brought it into OG. And then OG was setting screen. I was like, huh, that's different. I see what you're doing there, Mike.
Yeah.
Just to give him the ball, get the. Remember, I said to try to get, and I got to give props to Brunson. Brunson looked like he was sprinting up the half court. He wasn't slow playing it. He got the ball, looked for his move, and he got rid of the rock. So I got to give him props on that. He's been conscious of it. You can see some plays, he's where he wants the ball, but he's making faster, decisive decisions. I think the team in general has been doing that really good. So we're looking pretty good. I like it. Got a back-to-back tomorrow. Let's see how that goes with Denver. I think Jokic is still hurt. So I think that's a good possibility. We have a good game. How we play against a well-coached team. And then we're just going to see. These next couple of games are going to be tough, but I believe in the Knicks. I don't believe we make a trade. I believe we stand pat. I'm not going to say I don't like Giannis. I still think that he has some questionable injury history. That's what I would like to see if we don't make this move. If somebody else trades for him, let me see how he does on another team for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I commit, you know what I'm saying? You can see if he goes
That's a test drive.
you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, because if Milwaukee could have been slow playing in my ankle just to get out of there. All right, now let me see you with you and Rudy Gobert and Ant. Do you like that enough to stay there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you like enough to stay there? Can you guys win something? Do you stay healthy the whole year? Do you have another calf thing? Because he always starts off phenomenal, and then towards the end of the year, like right now, when you would need him, he breaks down. I mean, you can call me crazy. Giannis is a phenomenal in-season MVP. But when you usually need him in the playoffs, right around All-Star, he usually starts breaking down. And you need this guy later on. So that's been my question for him. And Loopy's going to give me some shit talking because he's... Salute to Loopy in the games. Appreciate Loopy. But that's my thing with him. I like him. I think he's great. I think generational talent. But when we need him, he's the back in the playoffs. His back was injured. Then he had the calf strain. So it's always in the playoffs when you would want him that it is where it's been like, you know what I mean?
He fades.
What?
Yep.
He fades. He said.
No, I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, and that's
I agree with you. You're right.
That's just the only thing. And then if this go,
I'll be right back. Give me a second.
And if this were to happen where some other team trades for him and he's not in the Bucks, you got to see was he really just playing? Was his calf really acting up? You know what I'm saying? Was he really injured? Does he make it to the playoffs with this other team? You know what I mean? So that's what I would like to see if I'm going to be honest. I hope they trade him early, get whatever they can get from him and see how he would be in another team. I don't think it happens till the summer anyway with whoever it is. I still don't even think it's with us. I still think another team makes a move and we just see how it is and try to play him later. Because if we make a move now, you heard Dolan. Dolan was like, he made a plan and he sticks to the plan. And if he changes the plan, I ask him, why did you change the plan? Remember when he was in I don't know if it was the roommates or the other show, he was like, that he wants him to stick to the plan. Mm-hmm. He said anything that he deviates from there, he's going to question him. And nothing's going to get him more fired than changing from what they committed to. You know what I mean? Especially with businessmen,
You mean Leon?
yeah. So I don't know. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
anything happens on there.
Well,
Good.
it's like I said, yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The only thing was the Fibs move was I mean, look, man, I wish they would have given him another year, but if it was that bad where he wasn't communicating with Leon Rose or anybody else, or he wasn't listening, he was being that stubborn, and players did not want to play for a guy who wasn't going to expand the bench, then he had to go. But I think that they got a good coach in here who's experienced, been around the league at least as long as LeBron's been around, and he's won it even as an assistant coach 4 times. So I think that he was a good candidate. I think that Wesley Worldwide West got him in there because he wants to give the black man a chance. And here we are.
That's dope.
And I feel that Mike Brown, everywhere he's gone, he's gotten the shit end of the stick. I feel even when he got LeBron, he had to deal with the prima donna LeBron. Didn't take him that far, but he got him to the finals, if I remember correctly.
Against Orlando.
But then he went to go Golden State, and then he went.
He was in
He
Indiana
played against Golden State.
when they had the Malice in the Palace. He was on that team.
Right.
And then they
There's a lot, man. He's got a lot of history, man. Yeah, he's been in a lot. He was with the San Antonio. So these are my things. I hope that whatever it is he learned playing for or coaching the other teams, that he brings that over here with the Knicks. Now he's here with the Knicks, and he's given like the best players in the league to play with. He's got a great team that if they listen, if everybody is on the same page, him also, Mike Brown, has to listen and be on the same page with our players and listen. Just not like Clips wasn't listening when he was being called out by Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges. But coaches also have to listen. He's got a good bench around him. He's got Rick Brunson around next to him, who I think he's got. You see them communicating on the side, and it's great to see that there people are at least we're winning right now. We're on a winning streak. We're winning, and we're going to continue winning, and I hope it continues.
Hey, I got to give him props too. So you're saying we joke around a lot with Mike Brown, but you got to give him props because this is the facts that he owned up, just like the players did. So you heard Mikal Bridges take ownership of what he could be doing better. He wanted to be more coachable. The coach said, you know what, I got to be better. I got to figure out how can I get them to perform better. He said, maybe I got to simplify it, and he did. And same thing with Coach Brendan. Brendan O'Connor. Brendan O'Connor was like, you know what, let me simplify this. Let me retool. Maybe what we had for them isn't working and it doesn't seem to be working. What else can I do to make them better? And just that switch as you're talking about, 2 shots, that the wings are being better at. Instead of driving the man to the middle with Cat, who's getting all the ticky-tack fouls, push him to where the wings are. Close it out and have him go around to the wings, and that's obviously been working. Those one little tweaks by the coaches went from last place to third and first in defense and offense. So everybody's learning. Everybody's being coachable and willing to learn. Manning up to say, you know what? And that's a good thing. If you're a man, it's okay to be like, you know what? I was wrong. Or I didn't have this. Or I didn't understand this. We're caught in an era where people always want to be right. Well, I said that. I did. We all do it. But it's okay to be like, you know what? I fucked up. Or no one was born 100% smart. You know what I mean? The only way you get to being great is you start from the bottom. You have scrapes. You fall. You do things wrong, and that's how you learn to solve the problem. So salute to the players and the coach. Go ahead.
Also, I like how the other assistant coaches, when there's a timeout called or whenever we make a big play, you see them also screaming and yelling at the players on the bench. You see them involved. You see them communicating. You didn't see that last year. The other ones, they stood silent. They stood in the back. They really didn't step on the line or anything. But you see the defensive assistant coach that we have, when we do something, he's out there yelling at the players. He's out there yelling and screaming. You see Rick Brunson pulling guys aside, no matter who it is, pulling them aside, talking in their ear, jabbing. I like to see that. Yeah. And that's what we need to see. Let's go Knicks.
I can agree with you guys that too. The collaboration with the coaches is something good to see. You guys been screaming that for Podcast T. It is kind of cool to see. I mean, you're seeing even when there's substitutions, like Rick Brunson. I want to say I won't say he's in charge, but You see him doing a lot of it. He's running to the bench, pointing. You come up. No, and he's going. You see him like Mike Brown
Yeah.
lets him like gives him the autonomy to like, all right, who do you think's coming in?
Yeah.
Yo, all right,
Yeah.
Deuce, come on, and he's doing it. So it gives him the ability to grow his coaching staff. You know what I mean? And so his coaching staff that maybe they can grow off and grow out to somewhere else. Because Pop did that for them. So there's a lot of good stuff I'm seeing. What we're seeing from the New York Knicks.
He did that. He did that for He did that for the Brooklyn coach.
Yeah, Jordy Fernandez. So he helped him, and he's the youngest head coach in Brooklyn. So I mean, it's dope. I'm liking what I'm seeing all together from the team, that organization. So I think it would be dope if we don't make any moves, and that shows not only players, it shows organizations that we trust what we're doing. We trust players too. It gives the players reassurance that even though
Confidence.
even though you may be in trade talks or you hear trade talks, we believe in you. Now go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? So now after this, what you saw last year, because Cat's always in conversation for trades. After last year, Cat started balling off right after the trade deadline. So I would probably expect that from him going this year now. And just let the guys get comfortable. This is year 2 of chemistry. You're seeing it get together. And last year they were like trying to you, me, I, you, OG, you go, I go. And now they're like, you know what? Let's let these egos aside and let's play for the team. And you're seeing it now. As we're seeing the witnessing 7-game winning streak, you're not seeing 45, 50-point Brunson. He took a step back, allowing the team to play. I haven't seen a 40-point game from Brunson in a little bit. Last year he had 20. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different team. Even with Cat, where people are wanting 45 points from Cat, but we're demolishing teams and holding them under 100 with everybody touching the ball. Over time, I think.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Go ahead.
As far as Denver tomorrow, how would you feel if we won? If we beat them tomorrow on a back-to-back, bro?
I think we can. I don't think Jokic is playing tomorrow. I think he's still injured. But I think we can still beat them.
So my question is, who have they been playing? Are they coming off a back-to-back? Where are they coming? Who did they play today, yesterday?
I'd have to go back to play yesterday, but they've been playing pretty good. I think they've been playing. They've had a couple of close games that I've seen that was like buzzer beaters, like at the fourth quarter. So they've been playing.
Against who though? I mean,
I know it was against Sacramento the other time, and then they had I forgot the other team. I'd have to look into it, but they've been playing really good. I saw maybe about 4 of their last games, and they've been playing quite a bit. So I'm not really concerned about them. I think we could do very well. A lot of the teams in the West are trying to go. As Two Shot said, we got a bunch of midgets here. They're going. Listen, Utah's gonna be tall as hell. They got 3 7-footers. It's gonna be crazy. They're gonna have the kid that we were trying to get, that tall center. Then they got marketing, and then JJJ, all 7-footers. That's gonna be kind of interesting. But if you look at that, Utah, and then they got Keontae George. If you look at them, they look almost what they're trying to mimic of what Danny is trying to mimic, a little bit of what we got here. A Mitchell Robinson, you know what I'm saying? A Karl Anthony Towns, a scoring guard with Keontae George, like Brunson. He's trying to mimic a little something. I'm just saying. We set in the formula, and they're trying to replicate it out there. Nonetheless, I'm going to beat it too long here. This show's already been running a long time. I don't think we make any trades. Two Shots says he doesn't think makes any trades. Machete says he don't think we make any trades. At least a big one. Only Yabo, I can only see it, but I won't extend this show too long. We've already been here a long time. We'll just cut it short. We'll be back here possibly Friday, depending on trade talks. If we're wrong, we'll be back here Friday, 5 p.m. and, see if we were wrong. And see if we have a new member, which I don't think anyway. But, Machete, go ahead and give your outro, my man.
Yeah, everybody have a good night. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Let's go Knicks. Shouts out to Two Shots. Shouts out to Ruel. Shouts out to new Knicks out there. Be careful out there in them streets. Everybody be safe. God bless.
Two Shots.
Let's go Knicks.
Yeah, man. What's up? Outro. Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you to the panel. Replay gang, live gang. You know what it is. Comment. Let us know what we can do to make the show better so that we could gain your subscription. And you know what I'm saying? It's free. You feel me? Like it don't cost you nothing. Just hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell button, and then be part of the gang, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gang. Let's go.
Love that feedback. We're gonna snip it. And just for you, Machete, old man Knicks Keith said that they just lost tonight to Detroit. Their point guard,
Who's they?
Denver. That they just lost to
Okay.
Detroit,
Denver.
but that their point guard had 22 assists tonight. Great show. So pretty good.
Oh,
Great
wow.
show, fellas.
Okay.
Appreciate you, buzzer beater, Keith, old man Knicks, Buzz. Appreciate all you guys, man. Daniel Berry Sports on Dios. Appreciate you guys always, all of. And if you're new, I know you back there. You've never commented, you never put a chat. Yeah, no, let us recognize you, give you props on the show. We appreciate you. Salute to M Special. Without him, we wouldn't have any of these setup or production. So salute to him. Hopefully we can get him back out of the Matrix, but he's out there smoking a cigarette with the Oracle. Salute to new Knicks out there. Salute to Machete, my cousin, 2 shots. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys always. You know how it is. We have fun. And yeah, let us know. Is there anything that you think we could do better? Something that we can, we take a little feedback. We may not follow it, but we'll listen to it. We'll entertain it. Salute to the Knicks, 7-game.
We got a little suggestion box, but we never said we gonna do anything
we'll
with
put a
it.
poll if you guys, we'll put a poll and see what should we do better. Anyway, salute to that. The new Knicks is balling. The
1946.
Knicks are balling. 14. That's a long time. That's the last time we won. I'm just kidding. Salute to that. Yo, get out of here. You heard? You're.
New York City. New York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at 3.